Hey guys, what is up? Tasman Hart here. Welcome back to my movie review. And today, here's my review for the movie The Sheep Detectives. So The Sheep Detectives is a live action slash CGI hybrid family mystery comedy film. And this movie is about a flock of clever CGI sheep who attempted to solve the murder of their beloved shepherd George Hardy, who is played by Hugh Jackman. And 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 every night George effectively reads murder mystery novels to his flock, assuming they don't understand a word. When he is found a mysterious dead on the farm, the sheep realize exactly what has happened and use their extensive knowledge of mystery novel conventions to investigate the crime. I was actually really curious about this movie because it does seem rather interesting. When I saw the trailers, I wasn't too sure how I feel. I wasn't really too sure how I feel about it because it actually does look like it could be like this movie could be either good or it could be either bad or because this is basically like your basic kids film that you've seen a lot of times, but I wasn't really too sure going in, but I will say I do like the cast and I do like the concept, but I wasn't really too sure going into it. But after I heard all the great reviews this movie has been getting, and this movie came out last month in May, and this movie's not playing in theaters anymore. But hey, better late than ever for this review. For this review, and I saw this movie. What do I think of it? I really love this movie. This movie, The Sheep Detectives, is fantastic. And this is one of my biggest surprises. One of my biggest surprise film of the year so far. There's a lot of things I liked about this movie. The writing, the story in this movie is really great. Like this movie is actually based on the children's novel, which I never really heard anything about the novel, but knowing how they did as they took a children's novel and adapted it into a film was really well done. And man, this is a great way to adapt the film. Of course, the story was really great, and the acting was really fantastic, including Hugh Jackman, who plays George Hardy, who is amazing in this film. He's only in like a, and this is a character that actually got murdered in the second act of the film, and yeah, it was really heartbreaking to watch, and man, excuse me. But I won't go into too much into spoilers. But yeah, the acting was fantastic. Like Hugh Jackman as George Hardy, and including the other voice cast. Let me look at the names real quick. Yeah, the acting in this movie was really amazing. Like, of course, you got like hang on. Yeah, like you got you got a lot of cast. Like you got Hugh Jackman, you got Nicholas Braun as Tim, Nicholas Gazin as Elliot, Molly Gordon as Rebecca, Hall Chu as Beth, Emma Thompson as Lindia, Tosin Cole as Caleb, and yeah, Molly Gordon as Rebecca, who is George's daughter, was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, many other actors were great, and of course the voice actors like Julia Lewis defines as Lily, and Brian Cranston as Sebastian, Chris O'Donnell as Mopple, Regal Hall as Cloud, Patrick Stewart as Sir Richfield, Bella Ramsey as Zora, and Brett Goldston as Reggie, and Lauren Newman as Phantom Sheep. Like all the actors, and even the voice actors were absolutely amazing in this film. Like they all give out amazing performances, whether it's like acting or vocal performances, and it's absolutely fantastic. The comedy in this movie is really funny. Like most of like 90% of the jokes actually really funny in this movie, and of course, there are some really great mysteries to it, and this is actually basically like Knives Out meets Charlotte's Web. Like this is like Knives Out for kids type of things, like or Sherlock Holmes for kids. And how they did that compare how they took these inspirations and make it its own film, but instead it's about shapes. It's really well done. It's very interesting. It's very original. And man, they knocked it out of the park with this film. The characters were fantastic. Of course, Lily was by far the heart of the film. She's one of the main characters in the film, and she's a great character. Like she's a very smart character, and she's a very kind character, and you actually do root for her character. And it also has really great moments, and it also has the cinematography in this movie is amazing, and the direction by Kyle Balda. Direction was fantastic. I mean, this is the same director that directed Minions, which is, um, but how he directed this film, he actually did a really great job. Of course, the musical score in this movie was amazing. Um, the cinematography, I think I mentioned the cinematography. Yeah, the cinematography looks fantastic. It's nicely edited. It's very well paced for a movie being in an hour and 49 minutes, and the production. Well, even though there's not like a lot of production, the production looks really great, and how they explore the mystery elements is really fantastic. And there are some really there's a few dark moments here and there that does give me the edge of my seat, and there are some really heartfelt moments here and there, and yeah, there are some really great moments in this movie. And let me tell you this: this is how you do a great kids movie. For all you people out there making excuses when there's other kids movies that haven't got the best reviews, listen, guys. This right there, The Sheep Detectives, is how you do a great kids movie. Just saying. Um, of course, and the movie also has trying to think of else. Yeah, this movie also has really great dialogue, and especially when it's witty um witty like especially when it's witty and funny and very serious at times, and it also has a really unique backstory, and yeah, and also the ending in this movie. No spoilers, by the way. The ending of this film is definitely the most wholesome and heartfelt endings I've ever seen. Like I didn't cry at the end, but because I don't usually like getting obsessed with films that make me cry, because I just only watched the film and I was like feeling emotion. And I was like, that man, that what a movie. And yeah, the ending is fantastic and it's perfect. As for flaws, even though I love this film, I do have a few flaws. My only two flaws in the movie is that not all the jokes land. Like there are 10% of the jokes that don't really always land, and like there are some cute jokes here and there, but there are some jokes that were kind of like Um, and also, there are some characters, like especially some of the human characters. Well, some are okay, like some are pretty good, but there are some that I'm kind of on. I thought they're just okay for what they are. They're just kind of. I mean, even despite great actors that do give out great performances, I thought the characters were just, in my opinion. Yeah. But overall, that's about it. Overall, The Sheep Detectives is surprisingly fantastic. This is definitely the most great. This is definitely one of the most. Okay, The Sheep Detectives is highly entertaining. It's wonderful. It's charming. It's delightful, and it's definitely a great movie for the entire family. And even though this movie may not have done great at the box office when it first came out, and I believe it's now sold out in theaters now. But if any of you guys that have streaming service, or if you're interested in seeing this movie, check this out if you can, if you get a chance. Yeah, this movie was great, and I it's kind of a shame that nobody talks about it. So yeah, but you know what? Good thing I got a chance to see it, and this movie is fantastic. And so yeah, overall, I'm gonna give The Sheep Detectives a 9.5 out of 10 and an A. families out there, watch this movie, guys. It is amazing. Definitely show your kids, and definitely show this movie for all the whole families. You'll definitely love this movie. All right, that's my review for the Sheep Detectives. Sorry, I can't really speak up that great. I'm kind of if you guys want to know what I'm doing right now, I'm kind of getting a little slow right now when it comes to doing reviews. So I got sometimes I have to take my time so I won't get stressed and rush myself to pump out contents for you. But I promise I will put out some contents for next week and even the weeks after. But I'm not gonna do it too many times. So just keep you a heads up for that. And I might do a video soon, maybe when after summer is done, because I might be taking a break if I can until maybe in the fall season. But that'll be later, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my review for the Sheep Detectives. Let me know what do you think about this review, and I will return next time. And I hope you guys have a good day, have a good weekend, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys later.